Hello, Special Olympics community. This is Jen again, and we're going to be doing some yoga. So welcome to your mat. Today we're going to be talking about positive affirmations for Strong Mind Saturday. And positive affirmations are small sentences that you tell yourself that you would like to be true or that are on their way to becoming true, such as, I am brave, I am strong, I am beautiful, I am healthy, and you continue to repeat these positive affirmations so you can believe in them. And in yoga, they are also considered mantras. So in yoga, we repeat these mantras over and over so we can believe in what we're doing, how we're feeling, and the kind of person we want to be. And at the end of your mantra or your positive affirmation, I'd like you to try and smile at the end of that affirmation. So my affirmation today is I am strong. And let that land. Say it one more time, I am strong. And let that land. Whatever your positive affirmation is, it can be anything from your family, friends, your community, Special Olympics, and say that affirmation over and over throughout class in your head. You can write it down and continue to repeat this positive affirmation for yourself to feel good about yourself. So let's get started in child's pose. Good. So as you come to your space, bring your toes to touch. Knees are spread wide. Walk fingertips down the mat. And slowly rest your forehead down and just breathe here for a few moments. And as you breathe here in this posture, allow your hips to melt down into the mat. Allow your fingertips to stretch forward, but allow your shoulders to just relax. Allow the belly to just hang heavy towards the floor. And breathe in your positive affirmation and send it out through your exhale. Breathe in that positive affirmation once more. Believe in it and exhale. Take a little smile there. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. In this child's pose, know that you are welcome to come to this pose at any time throughout class if you need a break or just to reset, coming back to your affirmation. Good. With your next inhale, press up into tabletop position. So your tabletop position, press your knuckles, finger pads down through the mat. Plant your toenails and try and get a flat spine. So squeeze that small pencil between your shoulder blades and pick up your low spine just slightly. So we don't want to drop our belly down here or round the back. So our neutral spine is right here like a tabletop. Good. We'll take a few cat-cows to warm up our spine. With an inhale, now drop the belly, look up, breathe in. And exhale, round the back, press down through the knuckles. Good. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, round the back, look at your belly. One more, inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Good. Come back to that neutral spine, which is a flat spine. From here, I want you to bring your left palm underneath your face. Good. And inhale the right arm forward, left leg behind you. Good. So we have a little spinal balance. So your body is still in this long, straight line. So we're not kicking our leg up, just leaving it in the same line as your fingertips. Go ahead, take a breath in here. Bring your knee and elbow under the body, right underneath the belly. Inhale again, lengthen and reach forward, kick your heel back. Exhale, round the spine, just like in cat pose. Inhale, look down at your mat, reach forward. And exhale, curl, tuck. Inhale, reach forward, kick back. Good, and come back to that neutral spine. Nice job. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side to warm up the spine. So place the right palm underneath your face. Inhale, left arm forward. Right leg behind you this time. If you did the opposite, that's okay. Just try and find balance and do the opposite on each side. Take a breath in. And round, tuck and curl. Find knee and elbow, connect. Inhale, breathe in, I am strong. Or whatever your mantra is, exhale, tuck and curl. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhale, reach forward and back, reach, reach, reach. And come on down back to your tabletop position. Good, from here, walk the fingertips forward slightly. Straighten the legs out behind you, high plank pose. Again, if this is too much on your wrists, you can come to your knees and take a breath in. And a breath out. One more inhale. And one more exhale. One more deep breath in. Pull your wrists towards your toes, toes towards your wrists. And breathe out. Feeling that core start to fire up. Drop to your knees for one moment. I just want to roll out our wrists real quick because we do a lot of high planks, high to mid planks in class, and so we want to make sure our wrists are a little loose. So you can roll your wrists around, clasp. Nice. And take one fingertip and pull down. And switch it out, take the other fingertips and just gently pull them down. Nice, come back into that tabletop position. We'll take a few wrist warm-ups again. So place your fingertips to the outside and just rock side to side. Just be nice and gentle, saying hello to your wrists. And just feeling the tightness in them, or if they feel normal. Just noticing how your body is already feeling as you move. And come back to fingertips facing forward. Again, walk fingertips forward. Notice in your high plank, my wrist, elbows, shoulders are stacked. My hips drop slightly. Breath in. And just lift the hips. Leave the hands, feet glued to the neck. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Just start to pedal out your feet. Good. Give your dog a little walk. Moving hips. Pressing down through the index and thumb fingers, the L shape on your palm. Just to take weight out of your wrist. Pick the tailbone up towards the sky. Gaze to the knees. Take a breath in. And a breath out. You have bent knees, try and draw shoulder blades to touch. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice job. As you look forward, take a walk to the top of your mat. Good. Take a nice little ragdoll. So bend the knees as much as you need to. Rest belly on thighs. Grab opposite bicep and just sway. Just like a willow tree in the breeze. Being loose with the neck, so give your head a shake and a nod. Feeling the weight dropping off of your neck. Good. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more, fill up your affirmation. And breathe it out. Good. Release your hands to the mat. Toe heel your big toes to touch. Good. And slowly, slowly rise up all the way to stand. Good. So you're rounding the spine, stacking your body on top of itself. Bring your arms up, mountain pose. As you come to this mountain pose, again, remember Your back is sticking out. You have a sway in your low back. Tuck the pelvis under. And even take your hands and help tuck it under. Reach the arms high. Look up and draw your pinkies towards one another into the center. Grab that positive affirmation in your palms. Mine is I am strong. What is yours? Take a breath in. And a gentle back bend. Cactus or goalpost the arms. Press the hips forward. Good. Lift the toes. Inhale, reach high. And hands through heart center. Forward fold. Nice and slow. Bend the knees. Flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms into your shins as you look down at the mat. Good. Let's try that again. Forward fold. Gaze to the knees. Knees can be bent early. Inhale, back to a halfway lift. Notice the length in my neck and my spine. Good. Forward fold. One more time. Good. Inhale, press your tailbone towards the back of your mat. Top of head towards the front of your mat. This time, plant the palms. Step the feet back. Find your high plank first. Good. Couple options here. Option 1, 2, 3. Remember from last class. Option 1, you can skip chaturanga, high to mid plank, and come to down dog. Option 2, bend the knees, tuck elbows into your ribs. Squeeze the ribs. Upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Option 3, full high to mid plank. Bring the body forward, tuck elbows and squeeze your rib cage. Upward facing dog. Press your toenails down. Good. Pull the belly to spine and lift to down dog. Good. All right, we'll try that again. So look forward and walk to the top of your space. Rise, halfway lift, press palms to shins, or even your thighs are always available. Good. Release, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your high to mid plank, option 1, 2, or 3. Inhale to upward facing dog. Notice my knees are lifted. Curl the toes, down dog. Good. Look forward, walk to the top of your space. Big toes touch. Halfway lift, pull your belly button towards your spine. And fold. Rise up to your mountain Tadasana. Pull in that affirmation. Open the heart and cactus the arms. Good. Lift the toes. Inhale, reach high. To forward fold. Hinge the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the palms. Find your high to mid plank. Option 1, 2, or 3. Option 2. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Breath in and breath out. One more time through our Sun A salutation. Look forward. Big toes touch. Halfway lift. Nice job. Forward fold. Reach the top of head down. Rise up all the way. Take your time with a full inhale. Grab that positive thought. And exhale, weight is in the heels, lift your toes. Hips press to the front. Inhale, reach high. And forward fold, hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back. Option 1, 2, or 3. I'll hold high plank. Option 1 to down dog. Good job. Good. Feel free to pedal out the feet a little bit more. Remember to press into your thumb and index fingers mostly, taking weight out of the wrists. Breath in and breath out. Keep that positive affirmation flowing through your body and look forward. Travel to the top of your space. Big toes touch, halfway lift. Forward fold, Uttanasana. From here, you'll sit into your chair. Try and touch the mat first and sweep your fingers and reach them high, chair pose. All right, so in chair pose, you're about to fall back into a chair that's not there. So try and sit the hips down and back, okay? Weight is in the heels so you can lift the toes and try and check out, make sure you can see your toes in front of your knees. If this is too much on the shoulders, parallel the arms, draw the shoulders back. Are you breathing? Take a breath in. Find a little softness, a little give in your body. And take that sway out of the back, tuck the pelvis under. Breath in. Breath out. All right, from here, we'll take a vertical twist over to the right. Good, so reach the left fingers forward, right fingers back, thumbs face up. Keep squeezing the knees to touch. Take a breath in. You are strong, exhale. Inhale back to your chair pose. We've been here before. Now vertical twist to the left. So when I'm in my vertical twist, I'm not trying to open my body to the side, but keep my hips pointing forward. Just a little bit of a twist. If this hurts your back or spine at any time, please stop this motion, stop this posture, and come back to Utkatasana. Breath in. Good, and release, forward fold. Woo. And hopefully your thighs are burning a little. Inhale back to your halfway lift. Good, plant the palms, option 1, 2, or 3, high to mid plank. Make sure to tuck the elbows into your sides. Upward facing, hold the belly to spine, down dog. All right, from here, inhale, reach the right leg high. Keep facing both hip bones down to the earth as you gaze to the back ankle. Take a breath in, kick back. Exhale, draw knee to your nose, shoulders pause over your wrists. Good, inhale, reach it high. Now round the back, knee to nose as you step through. Good, ball of foot, toes down. So your big toe should be in line with your fingertips. Knee is over the ankle. So just check those body alignments first. Good, take a breath in. Low lunge, breath out, beautiful. From here, engage the core to help lift you to Crescent Lunge. Option for Crescent Lunge is on the back knee. The torso is right over the hips. So we're not trying to reach forward, but draw the body over the hips. Take a breath in, reach the back heel behind you, and twist vertical. So we've been here before. In this vertical twist. Reach forward and back, inhale. Again, option is to come to the knee. Inhale, back to crescent. And open up, warrior two. Got a nice little release here in warrior two. So find your adjustments. You can surf it out, bending and straightening the right knee. The back foot is parallel to your mat. Draw the right knee to right pinky toe. So don't drop the knee inward, but press it out. Inhale. Flip the palms, exhale. Just to receive that good, positive affirmation energy. Inhale. Reaching forward for the front knee, elbow to thigh. Good, so place your right elbow on your thigh. These can be up at the top fingertips, or you can relax your neck. Just listen to your body. Be soft and slow. Don't force these postures. Just let them come naturally. That helps if you're breathing and smiling. Next, inhale, engage the belly. Reach the right arm high to the sky and reach the back hand down the leg. Keep a bend in the right knee. Don't forget about that knee. As you're feeling a side body stretch in the right hip, rib cage, shoulder. Soften the bicep, soften the shoulder. Inhale. Good. Bring the hands down all the way to the mat. And step the right foot back. Option 1, 2, or 3. Chaturanga. High to mid plank. Upward facing full belly in the spine. Down dog. Good. Left side. Inhale the left leg high. Notice my toes are flexed. Gaze to the back ankle. Press the heel into the back wall like you're going to make a dent in the back wall. Good job. Take a breath in. Come forward, knee thrust to nose, round the back. Inhale, kick the leg high once more. Again, round the spine, bring knee to nose as you step through a lunge. Good, walk the toes up to get that knee over ankle alignment. Fingertips right in line with the toes. Good. Draw the back heel into its place. Take a breath in. Nice and slow this first time through, exhale. As you rise up with strength, reach the arms overhead. Grab that affirmation in your fingers. Again, option to drop to the back knee if you need more support. Maybe that's your affirmation, I am supported. Good. Take a breath in, crescent lunge. Here we go, vertical twist to the left. Good. This side might feel a little different in the hips. Good. Again, always an option to modify the pose to where your body is feeling. Nothing is right or wrong, just looks different. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale back to your crescent lunge and then open up to your warrior two. Good, so find your adjustments and take some time to get into the pose. Good. And straighten, bend the left knee. And your back foot is parallel to the mat. Soften the shoulders, flip the palms, take a breath in. Reach fingers forward to the front, elbow to thigh. So your left elbow is resting gently. Reaching top fingers to the ceiling. Good. You can start to draw the top fingers behind you. Feel a little opening in the chest. I'll show you on the other side. Take a breath in and a breath out. You got this. Stay deep in the left knee. Inhale, left fingertips reach high. You got this. Take a breath in, reach, stretch side body. And exhale, bring the palms down. Option 1, 2, or 3 for chaturanga, high plank. Upward facing dog. Good. To downward facing dog, come through that high plank or tabletop. Breath in and a breath out. So we'll move through that twice. You need to grab a sip of water at any time or come back into a child's pose. Feel free to do so. So again, bring your positive affirmation with you as we go through our Sun Bee series. You guys are doing great. All right, let's start. Find your high plank first, so get that body alignment. Wrists, elbows, shoulders stack. Draw the heels back. Lift the hips, down dog. Good, from here, move forward. Walk to the top of your mat. Rise, halfway lift, press palms to shin, stretch the spine. Forward fold. Sit into your chair, hips are low, reach arms high, and take a vertical twist to the right. Inhale, reach high, relax the shoulders, go to the left. Good, inhale, reach high, and smile, release into a forward fold, bend the knees gently. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the shoulder blades away from ears. Plant the palms, step the feet back. Option 1, 2, or 3. Good job. Inhale, upward facing, notice my shoulders over wrists. Downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right leg high, flex the toes towards your face. Draw knee to nose, working the core. Inhale, kick. Work the core, draw it through. Find low lunge, knee over ankle. Rise up, make your adjustments. Crescent lunge. Again, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, center. Good, open up warrior two, pivot your back foot parallel to the mat. Flip the palms, breath in. Reach forward, extend inside angle, elbow to thigh. Inhale, reverse, take a breath in. Good, now empty the breath, come to the mat. High to mid plank, option 1, 2, this is 3. Good. Down dog, press your palms down. Good, inhale, left leg kicks back, flex the toes, and draw knee to nose. Inhale, kick, you got this. Draw knee to nose, step through, low lunge. Rise up, crescent. Good, vertical twist to the left. Don't forget, you can drop to the back knee. Inhale, back to crescent. Open up, warrior two. Draw the left knee to a left pinky toe. Breath in, flip your palms. Reach forward, extended side angle. Breathe in, reach the top fingers high. Once you're full of breath, come on down. High to mid plank. Here's option 3, once more. Downward facing dog. Breath in and a breath out. Check in one more time through, Sun B. You guys got this because you're strong. Look forward, come to the top of your mat. Rise, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine, in the neck. Fold forward and release that length. Inhale, sit deep into your chair. Lift the toes. Vertical twist to the right. Inhale, center. Press your belly button into your back, into your spine. Twist left. Inhale, center. Biceps by your ears. And come down, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Option 1, 2, or 3, I'll hold option 1, high plank. Lift the hips to down dog. So take one communal breath in and let it go. Nice job, you guys went through Sun A and Sun B. Awesome work. So from here, grab a sip of water. You're getting a little warm, you wipe your brow. Take a couple breaths, and we will meet on our backs, on our mat for a little bit of core work. All right, so take your time getting there. All right, I hope you guys are sticking with your positive affirmations. And most importantly, let's smile through this core exercise. Okay, so come on to our back. So lower down nice and slow. Feel that core already start to engage. Good. From here, we'll take Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet to touch and your knees open up like a butterfly or like an open book, okay? Interlace your hands at the base of your neck, just so your head rests softly. And just breathe here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Good. As you breathe, start to press your belly button towards the mat. So you take that curvature out of the lumbar spine, so I can put my hand through my low back, but I want to avoid that. So press the belly button into the mat so you flatten that curve. Take a breath in. Here we go. Exhale, lift, chin and chest. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. So as we lift our whole chest up, we're not just crunching the neck. Okay, we're lifting our shoulder blades and our ribs up, looking up. So think about lifting the heart up to the ceiling. Good. Elbows, knees wide. Exhale, lift. Keep pressing the belly button down. You guys got this. Nice job. Close your eyes. Maybe you smile a little. And keep lifting. So we're targeting those muscles right underneath our belly button. The deep muscles of our core. Don't forget, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. About 10 more seconds. Good. You are strong. Good. You are supported. You are healthy. Good. Last 3, 2. Last one. Can you hold it at the top for 3? Look up, 2. And 1. Slowly release. Good job. Good. Stretch the body long. Breath in. And breath out. And next we'll work our obliques, those side muscles, side core muscles. All right, with a little twisting, you can always stay in Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups if the twisting is too much for your back, especially your mid to low back. Otherwise, you can bring the knees right over the hips, all right? So we're gonna go on a bicycle ride. So I want you to flex the toes. Notice I have a bend in my toes, my knees, or bend in my ankles, knees, hips, okay? Keep the knees right over the hips the entire time. Interlace your hands behind the neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee comes to the outside of the right thigh. Straighten the left leg. Good. Inhale, back to center, knees touch. Exhale, right elbow outside the left thigh. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, back to center. Good. So you're off with this twisting motion. Opposite elbow to opposite thigh. Good. Just go nice and slow. And squeezing the oblique like a sponge. Good. Option to straighten both legs as best you can. Back to center and down. Exhale, twist. Good. If this is too much for your low back, you can always bring the feet down and give the same effort, the same twist as you lift the shoulder blades up to the opposite side of the room. Here we go. Last 10. Last 8. Trying to lift that bottom shoulder blade up. I know it's challenging. But you got that positive mantra, that positive affirmation with you. Here we go. 2 more on each side. 4, 3. Keep knees over hips. Remember, 2. And 1. Nice job. Bring it down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest and just pull the knees slowly into your chest. Tuck your chin slightly. Just start to move the hips. Left to right and right to left. Softening the low back. Good. And try and get some momentum in your rock and roll forward back. Good. Come up to seated, or you can come onto your side and come on up. Good job. 1 more core exercise. Forearm plank. Now we won't hold this for 4 hours, so don't worry about that, but we will hold it for some time. So as you come into your forearm plank, let's start in high plank first, okay? So we draw the heels back. Your body is locked into place. And then come down to your forearms. As you come down into your forearms, notice your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. And your arms look like the number 11. Press the knuckles and finger pads down. Try not to pick up the hips too much or drop your belly down to the mat. You want it kind of right in the middle, that sweet spot where you feel your strongest, where you can breathe with ease. Bring that positive affirmation into your body and into your breath. You can say it out loud or you can say it within yourself. Just start to believe in it. Start to trust that positive affirmation for 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release to the knees. Great, great work. Come back into your child's pose. Touch the toes together. Knees open wide and walk fingers forward. Release the head down. Just stay in this child's pose for a couple breaths. And I'll bring you out. Allow the belly to soften. Allow the jaw to soften and your shoulders as well. Relax your shoulders. Take one more inhale together. And exhale. Good, great work. All right, if you need to grab a sip of water, feel free to take that. And we will meet in downward facing dog again. Okay. Good, again, find that high plank alignment. Good, wrists and shoulders are stacked and strong. Heels draw back, downward facing dog. Lift the tailbone towards the sky. Relax the heels towards the mat. They never have to touch. Just think of them going towards the mat. Okay, in that direction. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. From here, lift the right leg high. Good. And step through, low lunge. Nice. Rise up to crescent. So we've been here before. Again, don't forget, you can always modify and drop to the back knee. Your crescent lunge is strong and familiar. Take a breath in. Exhale, press your palms into your heart center. So your thumbs connect to your sternum, like you're squeezing a book between your palms. Press them into one another. Back is strong. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Take a breath in as you hinge forward just slightly. Left elbow outside of right thigh. Good. Option to drop to the back knee. Good. Revolved crescent. Now, if this is too much of a twist, you're welcome to come back to that vertical twist that we did earlier in class. All right. I'll show revolved crescent. So notice my top elbow is pointing up. So my elbow's not down behind me, but up. Pull belly into spine. Feel length in your spine. Breath in. Reach crown of head, top of head forward. As you exhale, start to use that bottom elbow to help twist. A gentle gaze towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Closer to your affirmation. Good. Stay on the back knee if you feel strong. Stay on the ball of your back foot and draw the heel back. Find a breath in. And slowly, sweet release, runner's lunge. In runner's lunge, walk the right foot to the top corner of your mat. So both hands are on the inside. Good. In runner's lunge, a couple options. Stay on the ball of your back foot, drop to the knee. Or for a deeper stretch, come onto your forearms. Now, if you have a block or a thick book, you can always place that underneath your forearms or even your palms. You want to ease into the pose. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to compromise any of the muscles by stretching them and forcing them. We want to get into these yoga poses with ease and enjoy them. Good. You can always change up your pose if you need something a little extra. Good. Find an inhale breath and an exhale. Good. From here, step the right foot back. So we find our high plank position. We're going to go into side plank Vashisthasana. So it's really important to find your alignment here. So make sure that as you come to Vashisthasana, your wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked, all right? So rainbow, both heels over to the right side of the mat. Lift the left arm high. It starts to float. Good. This is the advanced posture. If you'd like to start, bring the knee underneath the hip. Okay, and notice if your knee is back here, draw it right underneath your hip so you feel that alignment, that safety of your joints. Stay here with your knee down. Another option is to just stagger your feet one in front of the other, but make sure that your shoulder is right over the wrist. That's going to be your strongest space. Lift the hips, take a breath in, and exhale, bring the hands down, high plank, becomes downward facing dog, rest in your downward facing dog, breath in, and a breath out, press into the L shape of your palm, inhale, left leg reaches back, flex the toes, round the back just as before, step through, low lunge. Good. Knee is stacked over ankle. Rise up, crescent. Good. Your chest is over the hips. Breath in. And press your palms together and down to your sternum. Again, press that book between the palms. Inhale, slight hinge at the hips. Good. Right elbow outside, left thigh. Good. Notice my elbows are stacked. It looks like a reflection in water. Drop to the back knee if that's talking to you, if that's speaking to you right now. Take it and be okay with the modifications. You don't always have to be the strongest person in the room. Top elbow is pointing up. Good. Take a breath in. Use that lower elbow to help twist. And exhale, find a little deeper twist, just slightly. Breath in. And slowly, sweet release again. Runner's lunge on the left. Move around a little bit just to work into the left hip joints. Beautiful work. Again, option to place the forearms or your palms on a book or a block. And slowly come up. We'll take side plank on the opposite side. So bring, and if this is too much, you're welcome to just hold your high plank or come to child's pose. So find your high plank first. Then rainbow, both heels over to the left side. Notice my left wrist doesn't go anywhere. And my right hand starts to lift and float. Rainbow the hips. Again, stagger the feet one in front of the other. If you did so on the other side, bring the knee down right underneath the hip. Press down into the finger pads, into your knuckles. Feel strong and rooted down. Feel balanced. Take a breath in. And slowly make your way back into downward facing dog. Good, nice job. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good, from here, look forward. Walk to the top of your space. Again, rise, halfway lift. Beautiful work. Exhale, fold. And from here, rise up all the way to standing mountain pose. And hands to heart center, pressing the palms into one another. Good, nice work. All right, next we're going to do a couple balancing postures. So feel free to readjust, take a breath, high five your neighbor if you're working out with someone, grab a sip of water. You can always use a wall or a chair if you have one available. That's just a tool for you to work on your balance. Okay, so first we're going to get rooted down into our feet. Okay, as we root down into our feet, our pelvis is tucked under so that sway is out of the back. Press your belly button into your spine. Your core is strong. Okay. Good, we'll take tree pose. Inhale, arms overhead, soften the shoulders away from ears, and bring the hands back down to center. Good, as you root down into the left foot, you notice a little lift in the hip. So your right leg already starts to float off of the mat, okay? That's pretty magical right there. All right, from here, place the sole of the foot down at your ankle, calf, or if you're a little more flexible and feel comfortable, bring the sole of your foot to your inner thigh, okay? But we never want to place our foot into our knee. Just like last time, we don't want to compromise and injure our knee. Our knee is only supposed to go in one direction. So find what variation works. If you feel strong and rooted down into your tree trunk, reach the arms high. You guys got this. Growing your body. Also growing your mind and believing in yourself that you can do this. You can grow strong, even if it feels challenging. Just breathe through it and smile. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring the palms down, release the foot. Good, shake it out, lovely. All right, on to the opposite side. So again, as you root down into the right foot or opposite foot, whatever you're working on, notice that you root down, you start to lift out of the standing hip, okay? And then that foot starts to float, okay? It's already lifted off the mat. So place the sole of your opposite foot on your ankle, calf, or again, if you did so on the other side, take it to your inner thigh. But try and mirror the opposite side, okay? So try and do the same thing on each side. Wherever you are, breathe. Feel proud of the choice you made. Drawing the knee towards the back of the room. Just opening up your groin. Your muscles will thank you later. This is such a challenging pose. Bring your arms out to a T. And if you fall, get right back into it. Falling is part of the process, right? It's part of the practice. It's part of our lives where we fall and we get right back up and try again because we're brave. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring the hands down. Good job. All right, one more balancing posture before we come on to our mat. We'll take airplane pose, which is super fun. So I will do it from a side angle, hopefully facing the same way you guys are. All right, so first we're going to start with one-legged mountain pose, one-legged Tadasana. So root down into the left foot. Again, remember that right leg starts to balance, starts to float, okay? Bend the right knee into a 90-degree angle, okay? Inhale, arms overhead. Flex in the toes. Find an inhale breath. Feel the balance in the left foot in the standing leg. And exhale, start to kick the leg behind you. You pendulum the chest forward, kick the leg back. Airplane arms. Reaching for the back toes. Good. You have a slight bend in your standing leg. Take a breath in. You guys got this. Breath out. Good. Inhale, slowly start to rise up. Toes touch, mountain pose. Good, nice work. All right, let's do airplane on the other side. So from here, root down into the right foot, okay? You notice that swinging foot, just can swing nice and easy because you're so grounded with the standing leg, okay? Lift out of the hip, bend the knee to a 90-degree bend. Here's the balancing pose right here, one-legged Tadasana, mountain pose. Good, feeling strong. As you reach high and press your heel into the mat, breath in. And exhale, start to kick the leg behind you, arms follow. Chest drops down slightly. So we don't want to come all the way down here and drop our heart and our chest. We want to lift our chest like upward facing dog. Good. Lift the triceps, elbows up to the sky. Fingers are spread wide like you're flying in space for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Slowly come up, mountain pose. And dive forward, fold hands to the mat. Good job. Inhale, halfway lift. All right. From here, come on down to your mat. So crisscross your ankles here for a moment. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Nice job on focusing. All right. Let's come to, you can come to the side of your mat. This is a seated forehead to knee pose. So this pose is really awesome to work on your metabolism, so boosting your metabolism to break down any food or drink that you put into your body. And it's also a nice side body stretch, okay? So from here, bring the right leg out to the side, nice and long. Bring the sole of the left foot to your inner thigh, okay? Doesn't really matter what side you're on. Bend the knee here as much as you can. So we want to have a bent knee here. Inhale the arms overhead. Glue your booty to the ground. As you twist over to the toes, reaching arms for the toes or ankle. And try and glue your forehead to your knee. So you'll feel this restriction in your throat. So you want your chin and chest to connect. You'll start to feel a shallowness in your breath, and that's normal. If you feel lightheaded or anything like that, just back off of the pose. But if you're feeling good, forehead to knee and breathe. Also getting a nice side body stretch on the opposite hip, opposite ribs. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. Ooh, and there's a spider on my mat. Excuse me. Had a little spider friend show up. Okay. Right, I am strong. I can deal with spiders. All right, let's do the opposite side. So send the left leg long, or opposite leg, and bring the sole of the opposite foot into the inner thigh as best you can. You can always try and sit up against a wall to help with your posture and your back, okay? So again, bent knee, reach the arms high. Find a tiny little twist of your torso as you reach, try and reach beyond the toes, even if you don't reach the toes. So try and think about going forward, reaching beyond what's right in front of you, forehead to knee. Feeling a nice side body stretch on the opposite side as well. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Feeling that compression in your thyroid gland. It's really healthy for you to boost your metabolism and to exercise your thyroid gland. Okay, so let's get onto our back. So slowly come on down. Our surrender series, sometimes one of the hardest parts is just slowing down. Coming back to your mantra. And from here, so I want you to bring the right knee into your armpit. So I think we did this in our previous class. So pull the thigh to the outside of your rib cage. So your knee compresses into your colon, doing a little detoxing. Interlace your hands on your shin. Take a breath in and a breath out. Pull deep, inhale. Pull the leg down, exhale, compress, detox, and slowly release. Opposite leg. Bring the left leg away from the ribs to the outside body. Good. And draw the knee into your armpit. Take a breath in, still looking for that spider. Take a breath out. Compressing your descending colon. Good, and detoxing right here. Good. Slowly release. Bring both knees into your chest, or knees can be the outside of your ribs. Good. Your knees are in center. Try and grab your forearms opposite elbow and bring your forehead up to your knees as you hug into yourself. Breathing in your positive affirmation. Inhale and exhale. Slowly, slowly come down into your final Shavasana. Stay here in stillness for a few moments. Close your eyes. If you have a towel, place it over your head. So right here, your heart should be the highest point on your body. So go ahead and draw your shoulder blades to touch underneath your back. Notice your chest, your heart lifts. And be proud of the beating of your heart. Be proud of your breath. Be proud of the affirmation that you have created for yourself. Just stay here for a few moments and breathe. From here, start to fill your belly with breath. Start to be aware of your belly breathing in and exhale. Start to wiggle fingers and toes, rotate the wrists, rotate ankles. You can rock your ears side to side. Just moving the neck around gently. Open, close the jaw. Reach your arms overhead. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. Toes point, fingers reach overhead. Good. And slowly make your way onto one side of your body into a fetal position. As you come into a fetal position, tuck your knees into your chest and use the bottom bicep as a pillow. Good. And remain here with your eyes gently closed. And tell yourself your positive affirmation. We're committing to some yoga, practicing something that might not be as familiar to you. And press up into a comfortable seat. And as you come up, just giving yourself a little grace, giving yourself a lot of credit for taking time to stretch your muscles, slow down your mind, and really think about that positive affirmation that you have created for yourself, and nobody else can take that from you. So bring your hands to heart center. like you're pressing that book into one another. Feel your heart beat. Listen to the stillness. Whether internally or verbally, breathe in your mantra, your positive affirmation. Open mouth, exhale, send it out into the universe. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in your positive affirmation. And open mouth. Good. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center, that space in the center of your forehead, and the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here today. It's been a pleasure to teach. And bowing forward, namaste. All right, good job. Thank you guys so much for coming to class. I hope to see you again soon. And don't forget to continue your positive affirmations. You guys are awesome.